Okay, I can get started right here. I'm in my little room right here. Usually, in the past, I used to make my videos from this angle, but now I'm over here. So this is where I am. I'm gonna sit this thing right on top of my little rock so I can talk. I don't have to hold the camera. I'm gonna be off center. Somebody was talking. There was a person who made a video, and they said something about, "Oh, I went to film school and I learned that you should make your videos like." It's like they were talking about some other topic and then they just jumped off on this other thing. And I'm sure that person will watch my videos. They're not subscribed to me, but still. Okay, let me feel the thing so I don't have like a lot of space up here. Okay, I'm taking the advice of that individual. But you know what? I'm gonna make a video that's gonna be like 5 minutes of nothing. But I was thinking about the fact that a lot of times people get, because they have a camera, because they have a YouTube account, I think people make more out of their account than it really is. On my not web page, on my YouTube channel, I guess the main page it says, "I'm just a guy with a camera and an opinion." And I really believe that too. I'm just a guy with a camera and an opinion. I'm not a mover or a shaker. Missy walking all over the place. I'm not somebody who's going to change the world. And I think, one thing I don't like doing, and I'm going to be honest about this, just up front. I don't like sitting around with other people talking about what's wrong with the world. What's wrong with everybody else in the world. Because to me, there's something to that. It's one of these situations where you get a chance to feel very noble because you're not like them. I'm a very noble person because I'm not like those people over there. I don't think the way they do. I don't live the way they do. I don't make the decisions that they do. And that automatically makes me better because I'm not them. There's so many things I could say and things I've been wanting to say. But I haven't, I really don't feel like I'm being held back or restricted by anybody. It just, I try to avoid arguments and fights. And I avoid trying to get into stuff, especially a lot of stuff about religion, because religion is actually an area that's very near and dear to me, but I'm not a traditional religious person. I think it may not even be about religion. It's about the values of religion. It's about values, real values, not the phony stuff that people make up. I think that, if anything, I'm probably, I should become a Buddhist because my thinking is more along a Buddhist way of thinking than it is Christian. But, I was sort of born into Christianity, so to speak. I was thinking, and again, this video is not about anything, but I was thinking about something from somebody named Jonathan Swift. I don't know much about him. I've heard of him. I know he's some famous writer or something. I haven't read anything that he wrote. So that shows you just how ignorant I am. People who probably, big fans of Jonathan Swift would say, "Oh my God, how could you not know who he is?" But a quote that I saw today made me think about it. It's like, it said something like, "It makes no sense to try to reason someone out of something that they never reasoned themselves into in the first place." And I think about that. It's like with the religious thing. I believe in God. I think I've said that a million times. I don't argue with it. Did I do it because of reason? Did I reason that there's a God? No, I didn't. I'm be honest. Just like anybody else, I was sort of conditioned into it. And I have yet to be conditioned back out of it. So I was conditioned into it. So I suppose if I'm going to get out of it, I got to be conditioned out of it. But I haven't been conditioned out of it. So all the logic and reason in the world is not going to change my mind. It's not a refusal. It's just like the fact that I speak English. It's not, I refuse to speak something else. Although I have learned to speak other languages. I do speak French. I do speak Spanish. And when I'm in Mexico, and I've gone to Mexico many times, and when I was in Spain, I speak Spanish. Yo puedo hablar español bastante bien para hacerme entender. And that's good enough. You know, that's all I need to do. I can speak Spanish. And je peux parler un peu français. And that's, you know, but the thing is that what's important is that a lot of things in the world aren't matters of logic and reason, but it's a matter of something you get used to, you get accustomed to, and something that you create too. You're part of the process of what it is that you believe. You really are a part of that, you know. See, each person who is a Christian or a Muslim or even an atheist or whatever makes that what it is. You are a part of it. You are a contributor to that. It's the same thing with YouTube. You know, when you become a part of this community, you become a contributor. I'm a small part, very small part of something extremely big. But, you know, as I said before, I'm just a guy with a camera and an opinion. I have opinions, and I have a camera. You know, right now I'm using my iPad. I have an iPad mini, by the way. Not the big one, but the little one. And I'm having fun with this thing. And I'm making videos, and I talk. And I have my wine, because I like to have my wine. I like to have a glass of wine every evening. So that's what it's all about. You make your little contribution to the community. And it's probably nothing, but people can look at this, they can think about it. They can have an opinion about it, they can express an opinion about it. And, you know, hopefully it influences somebody in a positive way. I hope that I'm making a positive contribution. But one thing is, I don't overinflate my importance. I'm not that important. My opinions aren't that important. My views aren't that important. I'm just one more person with an opinion about something. And I think the most important thing in all of this for me is to put it in perspective. Because I have to be honest, if I didn't do that, I don't think I would make that many videos. You know, I think I would be, first of all, I'd be disappointed because, wow, I'm not really changing the world. I've made more than 400 videos and the world is still the same. No, the world, you know, I'm not responsible for changing the world. I'm responsible for my own little world. And, you know, just like everybody else, the things I do may have some influence on people. Hopefully in a positive way. And I try to have fun when I make videos. I try to enjoy this. And if I'm doing that, if I'm making videos and I'm having fun, that's what counts. And pretty much that's all I have to say right now. I'm going to get ready to go to sleep. I'm probably going to upload this video tomorrow when I go to work, because when I get on the network there, it's a lot faster. So that's all I have to say. See you all later.